Sometimes a story begins with the simplest of things: a letter, a stamp, a friendly hello sent across the ocean. It feels safe, doesn't it? An innocent connection in a lonely world. But trust is delicate. When misplaced, it can become a weapon. The real danger is that you often don't see the threat until it's right on your doorstep. This is a story about that kind of danger. Not all monsters look like monsters at first. Sometimes they look like friends. They use kind words, seem to understand you, and build a bridge of words you feel safe crossing. You believe in the safety of distance. But distance can be misleading. This story is a warning, a quiet whisper from the past. It's about Anna, who found what she thought was a wonderful friendship in a mailbox. But someone else was looking at those same envelopes, seeing something different. He wasn't just reading her words, he was reading a map that would lead him to her. He was patient. As we begin, think about the little details you share without thinking, the clues you leave behind. For Anna, that trust would have devastating consequences. Before the internet, there was the art of letter writing, a slower, more deliberate connection. For Anna, a quiet soul, writing letters felt safe. It was a private world, contained in an envelope. She could choose her words, control the conversation, and share her life with a distant friend. The distance was comforting. The person on the other end couldn't just show up. Anna wrote about her day, her books, the seasons outside her window. Unlike today's digital world, a letter seemed to offer privacy. She believed the only information it carried was what she chose to write. Friendships blossomed based on personality, not photos or status updates. For Anna, this was the perfect way to connect, on her own terms, from the safety of home. But it was a beautiful illusion. The envelope carried more than just words. Anna's pen pal was Daniel, from a country she'd only seen in pictures. Their friendship began through a pen pal club, safe, anonymous, and full of promise. Daniel's letters were warm, thoughtful, and attentive. He asked about her life, remembered details, and sent small tokens. Anna felt understood. She shared her dreams, frustrations, and daily joys. She never gave her address or last name, just Anna. Daniel signed Daniel. The anonymity felt protective, but while Anna shared her inner world, Daniel was collecting clues about her outer world. He studied the envelopes, the stamps, the postmarks. He was patient, methodical, and his interest went far beyond friendship. Anna thought she was safe behind distance and anonymity. Daniel was building a map, and he was learning. Every letter Anna sent bore a postmark, a small circle of ink with her city's name and postal code. Most people overlook it, but for someone like Daniel, it's a clue. The postmark narrowed the world to one city. Daniel began his research: maps, city guides, districts, parks. Anna wrote about sunsets and cafes, thinking she was sharing feelings. She had no idea she was providing data points. Daniel cross-referenced her descriptions with his research. Slowly, he built a profile of Anna's life, her city, her neighborhood. The postmark was the key that unlocked the first door. Behind it was a hallway of information, waiting for someone obsessed enough to walk down it. For Daniel, the friendship became a hunt. Anna was unaware, but the map was almost complete. Map. The shift was subtle. A single sentence in Daniel's letter. "You enjoy walking by the river. Is that near Rosewood Park?" Anna froze. She'd never mentioned the park's name. Maybe it was coincidence, she thought. But the feeling lingered. She tried to dismiss it, not wanting to seem suspicious. In her next letter, she replied simply, hoping it was nothing. But then Daniel asked about a bakery on Maple Street, her favorite, 2 blocks away. There was no way he could know that from a magazine. The questions became invasive, focused on her location and movements. The distance that once felt safe now felt transparent. Daniel wasn't just imagining her world, he was mapping it. Anna's trust began to crumble. The friendship was no longer comforting. It was a threat. The clues she'd shared were now breadcrumbs leading straight to her, and Daniel was following everyone. Anna hesitated before opening Daniel's letters. The joy was gone, replaced by dread. She considered confronting him, but fear and doubt held her back. What if she was wrong? What if she ruined a good friendship? Society teaches us to be polite, to not make a fuss. So Anna stayed silent. Her letters became shorter, more cautious, no more details about places. She tried to rebuild her privacy, but it was too late. The clues she'd given, combined with the postmark, had created a blueprint of her life. Her instincts screamed at her to stop, but politeness won. She ignored the alarm bells, hoping they'd fade. For Anna, that hesitation was fatal. Daniel's letters grew more unsettling. Details only a local could know. Anna realized he must have visited her city. Terrified, she stopped writing back, hoping silence would end it. Weeks passed. No letters. Relief crept in. Then a plain white envelope arrived. No foreign stamp, no airmail sticker. The postmark was local. Her blood ran cold. The handwriting was Daniel's. He was here. The distance she'd relied on for safety was gone. Anna ran inside, locked her door, and opened the letter with shaking hands. The note was short. "I thought it was time we finally met. I'll be seeing you soon." The fear that had been a whisper was now a roar. Daniel was no longer a distant friend. He was a presence in her city, on her street. Anna's world had closed in. The next days were a blur of terror. Anna hid, curtains drawn, afraid to leave. Every sound outside made her heart race. On the third night, a calm, patient knock echoed through her apartment. Tap, 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 a voice called her name. Daniel's voice, unmistakable. "Anna, it's me. Please open the door." What happened next was pieced together by neighbors and police. Anna's trust in politeness, her hesitation, had led to this moment. Daniel hadn't come for a friendly chat. He'd come to claim what he thought was his. When police arrived, it was too late. The friendship that began with innocent words ended in violence. Anna was gone. Her story became a chilling warning. In the aftermath, Anna's story echoes as a warning. Trust your instincts. That cold feeling was her intuition. Never ignore it. Feeling paranoid is a small price for safety. Politeness should never outweigh your comfort or security. You owe nothing to someone who makes you feel unsafe. Setting boundaries is necessary, not rude. Anna's tragedy is a lesson in privacy. Then it was a postmark. Now it's digital breadcrumbs. We share locations, routines, and details online without thinking. Be mindful of what you share and with whom. Privacy isn't about hiding. It's about protecting your life. Let Anna's story be a call to action. Trust your gut. Protect your space. Your safety is not negotiable.